Now that we've lived in the world of local wireless networks, our Wi Fi access points, our short range coordination, we're going to scale up dramatically. We're going to talk about cellular networks and how they're much larger than our Wi Fi deployments. They're carrier grade systems built to support millions of users across cities, countries, and even continents. 4G and 5G architecture integrate our wireless access with a deep engineered core network. This module is going to explore how those pieces fit together and why mobility is treated as a first class service in the cellular systems. So, modern cellular networks follow a clear architectural separation between radio access network as well as the core network. The radio access network includes base stations called eNode Bs within LTE that communicate directly with mobile devices, and the core network handles our routing, authentication, mobility management, and connectivity to the broader internet. This separation allows wireless access technology to evolve while maintaining a stable core architecture. It also supports that scalability across massive geographic areas. Cellular systems are basically networks of networks interconnected at large exchange points. In LTE architecture, several key entities operate behind the scenes. The Mobility Management Entity, or MME, handles our control plane signaling and mobility tracking. The Serving Gateway routes user data between base stations and the packet core, and the Packet Data Network Gateway connects users to external networks, including the public internet. The Home Subscriber Server stores our user identity and subscription information. Together, these components all coordinate authentication, routing, and session continuity. A defining feature of 4G and 5G networks is the separation of the data and control planes. The control plane manages signaling, authentication, and mobility updates, and the data plane carries actual user traffic. That's your web browsing, streaming, and messaging. This separation improves scalability and allows independent optimization. Control messages can update location information without interfering with high volume data traffic, and this reflects a broader architectural principle used throughout modern networking. Cellular networks treat mobility as a built-in capability rather than an afterthought, and when devices move between base stations, the system performs a handover. The source base station coordinates with the target base station and the core entities to transfer that data. Data forwarding paths update dynamically to maintain that session continuity. This process happens in milliseconds and is typically invisible to most users. Mobility management is deeply integrated into that cellular design. Now, power management also plays a critical role in those cellular systems. Mobile devices enter light or deep sleep modes during inactivity to conserve that battery life. And anyone that's ever operated a cell phone way back in the early 2000s kind of remembers when your battery on your cell phone only lasted about an hour, maybe 2 hours if you were lucky. The network tracks device state and buffers the data when necessary. And when the device wakes, communication resumes seamlessly. This coordination balances that energy efficiency with that persistent connectivity, and battery life and network design are tightly coupled into that mobile system. 5G builds upon LTE but introduces a higher peak data rate, lower latency, and increased capacity. It operates across multiple frequency ranges, including the millimeter wave bands and massive MIMO, multiple in, multiple out, and beamforming techniques increase that spectral efficiency. However, at higher frequencies, we reduce that propagation distance. This requires denser base station deployment. And the architectural principles remain similar, but the physical layer advances significantly. 5G extends the capabilities of the cellular ecosystem rather than replacing it entirely. So, cellular architecture separates radio access from our powerful distributed core networks. And entities like MME, gateways, and subscriber databases coordinate identity and routing. Data and control planes operate independently for scalability, and finally, mobility and power management is fundamentally designed from the onset.